GPK Auctions presents Yo, what up, GPKs? Booze and Bruce back once again with another exciting episode of Garbage Pail Kids 1985 First Series Wax Pack Breaks. As always, we've got our card savers and our Ultra Pro card sleeves here. I've got our pack right here ready to go. It's another dark blue cloud. Last week, we were testing out our dark light blue cloud theory with the glossy and matte back. And unless the pack that I got off of eBay had been resealed, which was definitely a possibility, my theory has been proven wrong. But the chance of that pack being resealed since I got it off of eBay is definitely a possibility. So we're going to give it another shot here. I got another dark blue cloud. We're going to get into this bad boy. The back of this pack's got a little fold on it. You can definitely see the wax roller marks on the back here. And like I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again, just because you can see the wax marks on the back doesn't guarantee your pack hasn't been resealed. I always say, you know, the best way to judge your pack is if you're buying it off of eBay and it's ungraded, just consider that it's been resealed. Unless you've had a box that's been wrapped by BBC or a pack that's been slabbed by a grading company, you know, you just want to always just, you know, you don't want to overpay is basically what I'm saying for an ungraded pack, you know, and it's just, you know, just go into buying an ungraded pack assuming that it's been resealed. There's really, you know, unless you get it down on a microscope and really look at the, which you can get a microscope out or magnifying glass and really get down and look at the back of this and see whether they line up 100%, you know, even or not. And this one looks pretty good. This is a pack that I've had for a long time, this one here. So I'm really not worried about this pack here, this particular one being resealed. I'm really excited about getting into it. This is, like I always show you the packs, these packs have very, very minimal wear on them. The back of this one's got a little fold on the lip of the seal there, but you can see that seal pretty good on there. Sometimes the roller mark will even, the wax roller, the Topps use will, you know, flap that over. I've seen this before. I looked at the back in front of this pack. I can't really tell which cards are showing. It looks like that might say Busted Bob. I don't know if you can see that on the back, but sometimes when you push down on the wax, you can make out what card's on top. If you ever get an Atom Bomb or a Nasty Nick pack, those are always good packs to send in and have them slabbed and labeled whatever the Atom Bomb, Nasty Nick, Evil Eddie, Classic Billy card on the top or bottom. But we're not using that company anymore. We're not going to mention them. They're a joke. So we're going to, without further ado, bust into this pack. I'm really excited. As always, I'm really excited. I'm always looking for those candidates to send in and have graded by Beckett or SCG. Those slabs look really nice from them. We do unboxing videos. We do submission videos here at GPK Auctions. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, if you're a big fan of Garbage Pail Kids like I am and you can't get enough of them, and you know, I could open these Series 1 wax packs every day of my life and it would make me, you know, happier than a pig in poop. So let's without further ado get into this bad boy. I'm going to try to open this up as gently as I can. As always, we got our sleeves over here to pop all our cards in that we pull. I try to keep these wax pack wrappers intact when I open them. Sometimes that's a little difficult to do. You don't want to mess your cards up. I got that one pretty good there. I was right. We have a Busted Bob on the back here. See if we can get this all opened up without ripping any of the paper here. That's another thing you always want to make sure to, you know, a lot of times a resealed pack, these lips on the side won't be stuck down completely like this one is, because, you know, like when you've opened the pack, you open these up, or I do anyway. I don't know how everybody opens their packs, but let's go ahead and turn this around. Yeah, we did a pretty good job opening that. So let's look at that. Busted Bob looks pretty good from here. That's a nice centered card. Let's see if we've got Maddie or Glossies. We got Maddies. We got Maddies on here. We kept the wax paper in pretty good shape here. I didn't rip it at all. So here we got 2 dark clouds in a row, both matte. And like I said, that last one I had gotten off of eBay. This one I haven't, so I'm pretty sure that means my theory on the glossy and mattes is thrown out the window. We just must have had some packs from a glossy box that all had the blue cloud on them. The boxes themselves are pretty consistent. If you've got a box with the lighter clouds, they're always the lighter clouds. If you've got a box with the darker blue clouds, they're all going to be the darker blue clouds. But let's take a look at this Busted Bob. It's got some nice centering on it here on the top. Right off the top, we did a gum remover, wax and gum removal. This one's got a little wax. I'm going to get this in the light so you can see it, and I'm definitely going to rub that off. This is a very nice card. I am very pleased with this. The centering on a 1985 Garbage Pail Kids Series 1 card doesn't really get much better than that. As you've seen in the last few videos we've done, you can get some pretty jacked up cards cut-wise from Topps. I've mentioned this before, that the quality control on them cutting those sheets in 1985 on Series 1 Garbage Pail Kids was pretty inconsistent and not very good. But that's a beauty. Hopefully we pull something nice out of this pack, because this Slimy Sam underneath looks nice too. So we got 6B here, Busted Bob. Let me get a good look at these corners and edges on here, because this looks like a pretty tight card. Yeah, good look. I got, I'm going to put this to the side. If you go back, I think 1 video or 2 videos maybe, I did a Garbage Pail Kids gum and wax stain removal with a pair of pantyhose, and I had a Jason Basin, I believe, or a Potty Scotty, one of the 2, that had some wax on the front, just like this card, and we rubbed that off no problem with a pair of pantyhose. So we're going to do that same thing with this one. I'm just not going to do it right now, but we are going to do that. This is a beauty. This is a candidate. If I can rub that wax off as well as I think I'm going to be able to, because it's not that bad, this is definitely a beaut. Nice and centered, both sides, front and back, nice corners. I don't see any dings, anything on this card. I'm pretty stoked about it. So I'm not even going to sleeve this one up, because I'm gonna put this on a card saver here for the moment and set it to the side, because I'm going to rub that wax off of there. And then up next here we've got a 38A Slimy Sam. What are we? I'll show you. 6B Know-It-All license. Very nice card. I love the centering on that. That's a really nice centered card. Up next we got 38A Slimy Sam. That's a little off cut. Got a little brown spot on the bottom. That's a little, you can see the miscut on that. That's uneven as hell. That's a miscut, I think, is what they would call it if you sent that in. It's a little sideways if you look at it close. 38A Slimy Sam, Disgusting Eater license, matte back, 1 star. We're gonna go ahead and sleeve that up, put it to the side. I can see Thin Lin underneath here is jacked up as far as cut-wise goes. I see a huge right side border on there. I'm going to pop this in here. Nice and gently. Slimy Sam 38A. Little miscut. 1-star matte back, thin lid, jacked car. I mean, that's, like I've mentioned before, that's why these cards, you know, when you get them and they're perfect, and you got perfect centering and no wax, no gum. Look at that checklist, like almost the whole side of it's cut off. Matte back, 2-star checklist, thin lid. Yeah, that's definitely not a candidate. Nice, you know, nice corners. Nice. Oh, actually, this one's got a little dinged up corner too. These, you know, these packs get handled a lot over a 40-year period. You know, being sold and traded, and you know, sent out on eBay and whatnot. But there you have 29B checklist, thin lid. The only ones you could get checklists on were the Dead Ted, JDK, Thin Lid, Boney Joni, and Adam Bomb Blasted Billy. I can see the next card too is awfully jacked up. Flat hat. That right side cut on flat hat is almost completely gone. That's a bummer. You know, I really look forward to opening these packs, and when you open it up and you get cards like this, it kind of bums me out. Like I said, that's why they're worth so much, when you can get them really perfect like that. 31B flat hat. It's got a nice surface. Ugly license on the back. Matte back, 2-star. Boy, that's a bummer. That's a miscut too. It's like uneven and everything. It's like somebody took a pair of scissors and chopped it. Flat pat. Sleeve her up. She's flat as shit. Put her in the saver here. Put her to the side. And last but not least, we got the P who does the graffiti. 30B. He was a good one. He was one of my favorites in the set. He has the license to take over the TV set award on the back with 2 stars. Matte back. No real gum stain on this. Can't really feel too much, maybe a tad. This came out pretty good if this card was centered a little bit better. Got a little bubbling on the side here where the sticker comes off. You can see that in the light. It's not a bad card. Centering's not too bad. This one's got some nice corners and some nice edges, but definitely not centered nice. So we're gonna sleeve them up. Not a bad card. We haven't, in the last few videos, we haven't pulled too many candidates here. We were doing really good for a while there, pulling that Adam Bomb and that Nasty Nick out of the same pack. That was a once in a lifetime pack, I think. Here it seems like, you know, we've opened so many of these. I think, you know, in the series that we're doing here with the Series 1 wax pack breaks, I think we're about halfway through a full box. I think this is episode 24 right here, 23 or 24, so that's a half a box we've opened on this channel, looking for those Gem Mint 10 candidates. We haven't gotten one yet. We've got close on the 2 biggest cards in the set, but not yet. I'm going to get that pair of pantyhose out and get to that busted bob here. And, you know, like I tell you guys every week, you know, I get real excited to open these packs, looking for those Gem Mint 10 hits. You guys like watching, I like doing it. You know, make sure you hit subscribe on the channel so you're not missing any of these pack breaks. Sub up, like the video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. GPK for life, Booze and Brews, GPK Auctions. Peace.